Okay, ladies and gentlemen, perhaps you've seen some of my other videos where the men on the construction site by the BQ Mall that were building this facade always take time to say hello to me and ask me if I have my video camera. And if I have the camera, I always make a video. I have a video when I was in the Bohol hospital having my foot addressed. And the men all up there waving and saying hello, Michael, because we've been saying hello to each other for several years. Well, something very sad happened. A systemic failure of all of this steel that you see along this construction site here. What you have there is about a 12-foot vertical facade attached to some 24 by 36 inch vertical columns with steel gusset plates, and I'm going to show you that plate in a minute. Now you should be able to see that gusset plate right there. Had it not been for those gusset plates or tiebacks, the facade that you're about to see that's hanging off the edge of this building here, all the way down 350 feet that way to those blue tarpaulins down the block. Give you an idea, that's the block. The length of the block is 350 feet. The entire facade collapsed. The 12-foot high wall, which you're going to see hanging off this edge, this corner here. The entire 12-foot wall, because what you're looking at right there are 8-foot Tyco boards, I think they're called Tyco. It's like a fiberglass laminate on top of a heavy-duty 9-ply plywood. And those boards are 8 feet. So that facade was 12 feet high, and there was a systematic collapse, or systemic collapse, all the way to the end of the building down there. I'll zoom in on that. 1 man died, 3 men were injured seriously. Now, typically when you see my videos, there's 30 or 40 men working in that one area or one section that they're setting up the forms or breaking down the forms on. So 1 man's death is really not acceptable. Unacceptable. My problem with all of this is I want you to take note of the steel work here. Okay, now you're going to see a lot of steel, typically 3 or 4 foot on center steel. In order for that column to collapse, there was a lot of steel holding that up, and I guess everybody's going to come to the same conclusion at the end of the day. There wasn't enough steel holding it up. But from a construction point of view, somebody could have backed a bobcat or a forklift into one section, and once one section went, the whole thing collapsed. I was on this job site about a month ago. The gentleman's name is John. He's the main engineer. He would not let me go up onto the 3rd floor, and this area is where I wanted to videotape. So I'm going to take a step back here. We're at the BQ Mall, so I'm going to zoom in on that sign right there. This is the back of the BQ Mall. Mayan Buntag. And now I'm going to turn around and we're going to come in from a different angle. And that's the steel layout. I don't know. I think there was enough steel. Ryan Buntag. So this facade here, hanging off the edge, that's all collapsed. Now this catastrophe could have been much worse. The beam box that you see, it's crippled. It's broken and disheveled all the way down to the end. There's not a section of it that's not damaged. And I'll show you that gusset plate that held up, it pulled in at least the corner. Those plates worked to do what they were supposed to do in case of a building collapse. It held the horizontal. What you're looking at now is a horizontal column. This column here, I'm going to zoom in on, that is attached to that gusset plate, should be a horizontal column, and now it's not vertical, but it's not horizontal. All right, then, if you want to see this tragedy, that vertical wall is 12 feet high. The black wall I'm going to show you, that Tyco board, is 12 feet high, and it's 6 inches thick at the top, and the bottom is 12 by 24 at least. That beam box that I'm zooming in on right now looks to be at least 12 by 24. And this, of course, is the Philippines' idea of high-speed internet. All right, well, this is a street walking video in the Philippines. I'm going to cross here. Give you an underbelly shot here.
Hi.
Ryan Buntag. And that blue building right there is in fact the Bohol General Hospital. That would be the hospital I would recommend over any other hospital in the Philippines, and I'm sure there were 3 men were injured. I don't know seriously. Someone said seriously, but I don't know that to be the fact. But 1 man has definitely passed away from this catastrophe. There's no doubt about that. Everybody on the street knows about this accident. Now what it looks like is that steel, I don't know. I see a lot of steel. And that goes from there, from that facade, to that facade there. Alright, thanks for watching my videos. Remember to push the thumbs up button. Not a lot of people are going to get this on videotape. Mein hapon. What a shame.
Waiting ka, waiting. Okay, waiting gua. Waiting ba?
You want to be? You look like a Busayab. A Busayab, yeah? No? Voila.
It's a very beautiful.
What is your name?
What's your name? Ray Gudarino.
Ray.
Ray.
Nice to meet you. And you? Your name, sir?
My name? J.D.
J.D.? Nice to meet you. I am Michael Fazio.
From?
Nagpoyo ko sa Mindanao.
Mindanao?
Yeah, Zamboanga Mike.
Zamboanga Mike. Originality from?
Philippines.
Philippines?
Yes. No Bakakon.
Thank you, sir.
From New York City. New York City?
That's good.
All right. More high-speed internet. Very sad day, and if this just happened, from my understanding, how many days ago? 3 days ago? Today is August 17th. I think it happened on the 14th. Okay, this is where people park. Motorcycle parking for the BQ Mall is along the outside. Normally there'd be 30, 40 men up on top of those facades screaming down at me saying, Mike, make a video. Mike, make a video. Mike, make a video. It also cracked. It cracked the building. Oh, wow. It cracked the beam box, too. Not only did it crack the building, it cracked the next floor down. This building's coming down. Let's see if I get my glasses on here. Hold on. I'm putting my glasses on. Oh yeah. Right there. Not only is that beam box cracked, the floor is cracked, and the bottom beam box is also cracked. And if it cracked there, I see another crack down towards the other end. I guess they're going to remove that whole section of floor. I don't know. This building, I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate. Thanks for watching my videos. And this is a sad day in the Philippines. Because I know that I knew. Oh yeah? You? Salamat. How many days ago? Three days ago? 4 days ago?
4 days.
So today is the 17th and it happened on the 13th?
Yeah.
Remember, everything you see laying down flat off the deck was vertical and 16 feet higher than where it is now. God day to everybody from Michael Fazio in the Philippines, baby.